So I was born and raised in Caracas, in Venezuela. I lived there throughout my childhood and came to the US around 2002 with my mom and moved to Miami, Florida. I did 4 years of high school in Florida and then transitioned to NYU in Florence in Italy for my first year of undergrad at NYU. It was not in my plan to go to Florence at all. So I applied to Washington Square, and then I got this letter from back then it was called the General Studies program. Now it's the Liberal Studies program, saying welcome to NYU, but you're going to Florence. So I had no expectations as to what would be my first year of college in a place like Florence. And so I just went. Florence was wonderful. I was so used to the food, so used to taking a siesta in the middle of the day, that it was reverse culture shock, I think, to come back to New York and experience such a fast-paced environment. And there's no way you could really prepare for it, just jump right in, and I think that's the attitude that I've taken in everything I've done from Florence and since. I think the most shocking thing for me was actually understanding how I fit in the entire city. So before I came, I applied for an internship at a nonprofit. And my second day here, I started looking for the address to know where I would be reporting to when I started the internship. And so I remember walking along Fifth Avenue with my friends during Welcome Week, trying to look for the actual address, and it ended up being the Empire State Building. So understanding that even as a newcomer, I had a role to play, and New York was now my playground, was a really, really shocking realization, but a beautiful one too. The most valuable thing that I found about studying abroad was not only the site itself, the academic opportunities and the country that I was visiting, but also the people who I was spending time with. Not only the students in the classroom, but the people in the country and the city that I was in. So taking time to actually make friendships and get to know people who live in those places, it's fundamentally important for to enrich in your experience and to make your study abroad time all the more enriching.